Hello, and welcome to a word of hope on the seventh Sunday of Ordinary Time. Today's hope follows very closely upon the transfiguration that we experienced yesterday, the mountaintop experience that Peter, James, and John had with Jesus, Elijah, and Moses. But today's readings point us toward achieving our own mountaintop experiences, ones that are very, very challenging. The first reading is from the book of Leviticus, and it offers that we need to get along with one another. And it says we might need to reprove our brother or sister, but be careful to not become sinful ourselves in correcting someone else. Don't we have to hear that? The second reading is from Paul's letter in 1 Corinthians, and it's very, very important. Do you not know that you are the temple of God? You've heard that before. Listen to it again. Do you not know that you are the temple of God? And a few lines later, the temple of God, which you are, is holy. Once again, imagine the challenge of that mountaintop reality, that we are the very holiness of God. The gospel then really spells out in St. Matthew I said John earlier, it's actually Matthew. It spells out all that being holy entails. And he says, you have heard a tooth for a tooth, but I tell you differently. Stop living by a tooth for a tooth. Stop living by revenge. Stop living in your grudges. He later says, you have heard it was said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. My friends, we are living with so much awareness of hatred and war and killing and enemy. We are living with that every day. We hear it every night in the news. And you and I are called to something above all of that. One of the commentators of the Canadian Missal wrote, the catastrophic experiences which define our contemporary world, a global pandemic, deep-seated racism, and other forms of hatred, bring to light the divisions among people. The magnitude of the crises facing our world requires that we overcome our differences. The seventh Sunday of Ordinary Time speaks directly to us in very practical ways, inviting us, challenging us, charging us, demanding of us to deal with overcoming our differences and to not settle for less than being disciples of Jesus Christ. God bless you.